Hey everybody, it's a couple minutes early. I'm just kind of doing a final little check here. Let's see what I'm missing. I'll be right back. Well, how about that? Here we go. We're getting ready to have a little bit more fun here on this channel. This is What Hat Are You Wearing Today? And I was kind of thinking about that a little bit as I was sitting today talking to a few friends of mine and at lunch, and I started thinking, what hat are you actually wearing today? And one of them I thought was about driving courtesies. So you might say this is a little bit of a rant, but not too bad. I'm trying to do it on a positive manner, not on a negative manner. But have you ever been driving down the road and you're on the main highway and you're driving 70 miles an hour, and then you have this road coming in from the side that's accessing the highway, and they turn their signal on and just literally go without looking at you, and you have to slow down so they can creep into the main highway. Now, I was always told as a young guy, you're supposed to merge in, which means is you look at the highway speed, and then your job is to pick a spot where you can come in behind the highway speed or in front of the highway speed. Now, here's where the real rant comes. It's not so much the merge, it's the guy on the highway that won't let you in. They see you coming, so instead of maintaining their speed, what do? They speed up so you can't get in front of them, because we all know that 1.2 seconds is going to absolutely make a huge difference on their arrival time. Gang, if you see somebody coming in, maintain your speed. Hopefully they'll know that they're supposed to pick up their speed to match or be a little faster or a little slower than you, and then the merge goes. So it works out beautifully. I'd almost like to have a video in my car, with someone showing the proper way to merge into traffic, because maybe some of the folks just haven't been taught. Well, anyhow, that was my little rant to get me started. I wanted to make sure that y'all know I've got a good friend, Mark, who's been very helpful with me in getting this channel to where it looks a little more professional. He's told me about the Logitech video camera, which I'm using today, and I'm pretty excited about that. And then the Vistral lighting. This really great light that's over here. And let's see, can we make that rabbits? No, can't make them happen. Tried. But this Vistral light, which is a real nice flat panel light that has different tones of blues and so forth. So it really is a great way to do it. And of course, where do you get them? Amazon.com. And, so hopefully Amazon, Vistral, and Logitech now will send me millions of dollars for this free plug. We know that's not going to happen. Now, as you know, on this channel, one of the things that I've done is I've always been a professional speaker since 1979. and I enjoy speaking. But one of the things I thought about is, how do you actually hire a public speaker, and the things that you might need to know. So I thought I'd take a few minutes with you and explain that a speaker doesn't have to cost you thousands of dollars. But on the same token, you should pay them for what they're worth. You know, so many folks get out there and they think they're worth $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, like some folks, and some of them probably are. But the average speaker that's going to work for you, you have to find one that'll work within your budget. The only thing that I would mention to you is, it's a little insulting to ask a professional speaker, would you do it for free? We'll pay you lunch, and gee, you're going to get in front of a bunch of people, so they'll get to see how good you are. Now, they're asking the person who's putting the message out to work for free, but they're paying the catering company to deliver the food. They're paying the location for the room. They're paying the servers. All great, but the one person that really is the most important person to an event, the one that gets the message out, especially a charity, that lays out the message, that gets people to open their checkbooks and start writing the checks to help that charity, you want to do for free or for a free meal. Think about that in your world. If every time someone walked up to you and wanted to hire you, what they did was, I'll give you lunch. Wouldn't that insult you, or just sort of tweak you just a little bit? So what I've had to do over the years is take some advice that was given to me early on by a very professional speaker, and he said, ask them this simple question. If everyone else is donating their time, you'll be glad to donate yours. But if everyone else is receiving payment for their services, then you expect payment for yours. And you know, over the years, when I lay it out like that, in a nice way, not trying to be tacky in any way, shape, or form, but when you lay it out in a nice way to them, a lot of people go, wow, I hadn't thought of it like that. You're right. So now we talk their budget. And then the professional speaker has to make the determination, is it worth my time and effort to speak for that amount of money? Because the reality is, if I'm going to speak for free, I'm going to choose who I speak for, and for something that I believe in. Because if I'm doing it for free, I'm doing it from the heart. And if I'm doing it from my heart, I want to be able to really feel great about making an impact on that audience. So just a few things to consider if you're out there in the world being a professional. And, you know, it's just a great, great, great place to be, and a great opportunity to do things to help others, and a big believer in that. Like right now, I'm going to ask you to go down below and subscribe to this channel if it's the first time you've been here. And after it's all over with, if you really like it, I'd ask you to put a little like check there too. And if you don't like it, do that. But do me a favor. If you don't like what I'm doing, please, in a nice way, don't be insulting or tacky. Tell me what you didn't like. Because the idea for me to be able to improve is for me to get good, positive feedback, be it good or bad, about the information that I'm trying to give you. So please don't be tacky, because the neat thing is we have a little block button that I can hit for the tacky people. And I'm just looking to do a good job for you. So I hope you'll be nice and do a good job for me. But just to kind of get this thing going, my name is Don Varney. I'm the founder of this channel. And I'm really happy to be able to come and help you with some things. I want to give you some basic life tips. I want to give you some work tips, things that can help you in your life. But I also want to give you some ideas about the different things that can make you a little bit better. Like today, for an example, my friend Mark, who helped me set up the video, and I hope the video and the microphone that he recommended that I get. He had recommended a microphone, the Logitech camera, and the Vistral light, and I hope those are making a difference in how this looks and the quality of my voice. So if you all would be sweet and let me know that, I'd sure appreciate it too. Now, the thing is, I've only got a few minutes when I'm come on this line to talk with you. I'm going to try to do it once a week, but every now and then I think at the beginning there might be one or two very short jump-ons, just to try to get some people to know that I'm here. Because like we know, if you're starting a YouTube channel, you have to market a little bit. And I don't want to market you to death. I don't want to try to sell you programs. I don't want to, that's not what I'm here for. I absolutely am trying to just share with you some of my thoughts and information that I've learned and gained over the 30 plus years that I've been in a business as a speaker and a business consultant. You know, some of you may know that I do that for a living. I'm also a book author. I've written 3 books and published 3 books. I get out, I help people. The hat I'm wearing today is a FCA, which stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Not making a statement on that, it just is. And I'm a board member with them, and I love doing it because of the fact that we're mentoring kids, which is something that's very important to me. I realize that the young folks out there are our future, not their future really. They're my future, because how they act, how they perceive life, what they do, the information that they get from us is the information that'll make them, I hope, a better person and a more well-rounded person. So this just happens to be the hat that I pulled out today. I didn't think about it, that it was FCA, until I was just sitting here looking. So again, not trying to make a political or a Christian statement here to you. That's not what this channel is about. So we go a little bit further in remembering that none of this is going to be a full presentation. These will be highlights of things in your life. I'll always try to give you enough information that you can take something with you and begin implementing it and making it work. But gosh, I could be here for an hour on some of these topics. I don't believe any of you really jump on YouTube to sit at a video of someone you're trying to figure out if you like for an hour. So I'll try to keep mine down around the 10-minute range so that we're not taking too much of your time, which I really do value your time. You think about why a person would want a YouTube channel, and I think, unfortunately, there's a lot of folks that want a YouTube channel because they're doing it for ego building. They're actually trying, they're pumping their ego, they're making themselves feel better about themselves, and they're just very excited about the world knowing all about them. Now, I guess that's a part of it, because in my case, do I want people to know about you, to know about me? Yes, I certainly do. I would love people to know, gosh, Don Varney actually gave me some information today that was helpful and that I'm able to start using. And you know, I feel good about going to his channel, and I feel good about referring his channel to others, because I know this guy truly is trying to just give information that can help. And that's really what I'm about. So mine is different in that I've done enough things in my life that I don't really need to boost my ego. I have people that think I did all right all the way through the line. You know, I'm a 71-year-old man, I'm a professional football player, a multi-book author, speaker, business consultant, multiple business owner, blah, blah, blah. But because of all of that, I've actually done a few things. So I'm trying to give back at my age to someone that has a little bit of time in listening and looking at life. So today, I've been talking a few things with you. I've talked a little bit about traffic driving courtesies, talked a little bit about hiring a public speaker, and just some life principles and things to help you be better. I think it's important to share, to give back, and to be that person. Please reach down below. Where is it? There we go. Go down there and hit subscribe and check like for me. And if you don't, again, please just ask that you be courteous and tell me what it is you didn't like. Well, this is Don Varney. Again, it's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys in about a week. I'll be back here generally on Thursdays around 4 o'clock Central and trying to help you out. You guys have a great day. It's been super. Really enjoy you. Thank you an awful lot. Bye-bye now.